Hi friends, welcome back. It's Kate, and welcome to this fun, playful, exploratory yoga class. So with this class, since it's playful and you're going to have the opportunity to explore different yoga asana, yoga poses, it's suitable for all levels. You can kind of make it what you want it to be, but of course, I'll be guiding you along the way. So if you practice this class and you like it and it fills you up with joy, give it a little thumbs up. Leave a comment below. Let me know if you practice any new fun postures, and subscribe if you want to practice more classes together in the future. But when you're ready, let's go ahead and get started. All right, friendos, let's go ahead and get started at the back of our mat. And we're going to start in toes pose today. So your toes are tucked under. I like to move my little pinky toe out. And this is such a great pose for ankle mobility, foot health, and foot's so important. It's the base of all of our postures, almost all of them, minus inversions or arm balances. So we'll be here for a little bit. Offer to close down the eyes and start to deepen the breath. Bring your right hand to your navel and your left hand over your heart and physically feel your breath. Before we start moving, we'll just get grounded here. Big inhale through the nose. And exhale through the nose. Again, a little bit bigger. Another one just a little bit bigger, but still easy. Let the oxygen in your body be nourishment. Let it be a sweet act. And then release any controlled breathing. Maybe you release your hands down to your lap, or maybe you keep them where they are. And let's set a little intention for our practice today. And let this be a light intention, meaning let this be something like inviting in fun, allowing yourself to play in postures or allowing yourself to fall. Or just dedicating this time to you, just to you. Let's take a breath together to seal it. Big inhale through the nose. And long, slow exhale through the nose. Nice. Let your shoulders fall down your back. And leave them there, just a little bit lighter than a few moments before. Gently blink your eyes open, and we're going to move into a balance pose here. This is our first little playful run. So lift your left knee off the mat. Your right knee is still on the mat. Shift your weight back in space and see if you can hover and then lift your right knee off the mat. So we're balancing on our toes. Feel the activation in your arches, even in your core, your calf. It's kind of a full lower body activation. And then we'll explore here a little bit. Move really slow, like through honey. Send your weight back and reach your arms forward. So we're almost in like this cosmic egg or close-footed Malasana yogi squat. And then we'll reverse it nice and slow. Swim your arms back behind you. And without touching your knees to the ground, if you can, look up towards the sky. Your knees are forward. And then exhale. Arms come in front of you. Lean back. Your heels, maybe your heels are so mobile they can touch the floor. Good ankle mobility. And then with control, plant your hands on the mat and come into a tabletop position. Nice. Reach your right arm forward, your left leg back. Reach it long, long, long. And then on your exhale, elbow and knee meet underneath you and crunch it up. Inhale, lengthen and reach. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen and reach. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen and reach. Last one. Exhale, crunch. Plant the right hand, left leg straightens back behind you, full of the foot comes to the floor. Inhale your left arm up towards the sky, so we're opening here. Allow this to open through the chest, spiral your chest open towards the sky. Maybe you reach towards the front of the room, maybe towards the back, maybe even your foot. Come to the fingertips of your right hand. Maybe you float the right hand. Feel the activation in your core, the stabilization in your leg. And take a full breath here. And then lower your hand and inhale your left leg up. Feel your glutes activate, core's on. Inhale, exhale, and then play with pressing into the top of your right foot, coming to the fingertips of your right hand, and then floating your right hand up. Fun little balance. Try it. And then slowly come back to tabletop. Reach your left arm forward, your right leg back. Reach, reach, reach. And then exhale, elbow to knee under your body. Crunch it up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, crunch. Place the left hand, right leg straightens back behind you, the full of the foot finds the floor, and inhale your right arm up. Find some movement here with your arms, so maybe you stretch forward in almost like an assisted, modified extended angle. Or float it back, open up your chest. And then come to the fingertips of your left hand. And then float your left hand, feel the activation in your core. Plant the left hand, lift the left leg. Feel the activation in the glutes, the thigh. Press into your left top of your foot a lot. Sure up your core, glutes on, and then slowly lift your left hand. For 3, 2, 1. Come back to tabletop. If you fell out of that, that's totally fine. That's a fun little balance. Not all the yoga postures need to be traditional ones. That's how we find new mobility, is new postures. Tuck the toes, send the hips back, then up into downward dog. Press into the hands a lot here. And we'll take some spinal rolls. So first, pedal out your downward dog. Maybe we even find that full lock of Hasta Bandha and Pada Bandha. So full lock of the hands, full lock of the foot. Really stable here if you can. And then inhale up to tiptoes. Roll with your low back, mid back, then upper spine into a plank. Hold for 1 breath. And exhale, downward dog. Inhale to tiptoes. Roll forward. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more inhale. And exhale, downward dog. 1 more time. Inhale, tiptoes. Exhale, plank. Stay for 1 full breath. And then exhale, downward dog. Press into the hands a lot and inhale your left leg up. Bend at the knee, point the knee up towards the sky and bring your right foot towards your glutes. And then find whatever motion you might need here. Maybe that's circling the ankle or circling the entire leg. And then exhale, knee to nose. Really crunch it in, press the floor away, and then step your right foot outside your right hand. Back knee comes to the mat. Stay proud for a second, your heart shining forward. And we'll find some movement here. And you get to pick which movement you want. So maybe you tuck your toes in lizard pose and float back and forth or side to side. Maybe you dip your hips deeper and take little pulses here. Or maybe you just sink in and open through the hips. If you'd like to add on, you can come to the pinky's edge of your right foot, open through the hip, maybe even gently press your leg away and take the back bend here. Just really finding new territory to expand into. There's no wrong answer. Plant the full of your foot, an option to plant the left hand. Inhale the right arm back, grab the outside of your left foot, and then kick it open for a heart opener. Bound lizard. You'll notice we're going to find a lot of movement in this class. A lot of swaying, a lot of breathing into new spaces. If you are bound slowly without slingshotting your foot, let it off to the floor. Press into both feet, tuck the back toe, and straighten both legs. You can shorten your stance just a little bit, and we'll take pyramid pulses here. So inhale, lift the back foot. For 1, you can have a micro bend in this front knee. Inhale, pulse. For 2, for 3, for 4, for 5, and 6. And then lean a lot into your front foot. Lift the back leg behind you. Then up and out to the side. Really squeeze the glute into a forward fold. Both feet plant. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale, fold. Heel toe both feet out. So heels off the mat or on the mat, toes off the mat, and sink into Malasana, yogi squat. And again, make this feel good for you. So maybe that's an active Malasana with a long spine and a proud chest. Or maybe it's passive, where you walk your feet from side to side and reach forward. And maybe you try both out and see what your body needs today. And don't assume that it's the same thing that your body needed yesterday. You are not the same. Pressing into both feet. Slowly inhale and come up to standing, pressing your hands together. At the top of your inhale, arms reach up. And exhale, lower all the way down. Malasana. 2 more, just like that. Slow inhale. All the way up to standing, arms overhead. Exhale, down to Malasana. Once more. Inhale. And exhale. Press both hands into the mat, step back into a plank pose. An option to go straight to down dog or exhale through your vinyasa. Inhale to up dog and exhale, down dog. Pedal it out. Inhale your left leg up, bend at the knee, open through the hip. The left knee is pointed up towards the sky and the left foot back towards your glutes. Take any movement you need here. And then exhale, knee to nose, curl it in, and step your left foot outside of your left hand. Option to come into a traditional lizard or find some floating lizards here with the back foot tucked. Float forward, back, shine the chest forward. Maybe you pulse deeper, magnetize your right hip to the floor. Maybe you come onto the pinky's edge of your left foot. Open it with your left arm. Find where your breath went. Are you moving with it? Bring it back. Now, easy with the face. Inhale your left arm up and over. Kick the right foot up. Grab the outside of the right foot. Bound lizard. Kick your foot back to open through the heart center. And maybe find some movement where you lean forward on the exhale. And on the inhale, expand. Beautiful. Release the right foot gently. Both hands come to the inside of your left foot. Tuck the back toe. Straighten both legs into pyramid pose. Option to shorten your stance just a bit. And we'll take some pulses here. Popping the back heel on the inhale. For 1. For 2. For 3. For 4. For 5. And we did 6 on the other side, so we'll do 6 on this side. For 6. Press into the left foot. Inhale your right leg back behind you. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Send it out to the side. And then plant your right foot forward. Fold. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, fold. Heel toe your feet into a yogi squat. And find some playful movement here. Maybe you press into one knee and one arm raises up for a yogi squat twist. Maybe you take a bind. Maybe you have a block under your body. We'll be here for 2 more breaths. And then prayer hands at your heart. Press into both feet. And inhale, come up to standing. Nice and slow, no rush. Exhale, lower all the way down. Maybe let a little smile come to your face. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Enjoy letting your breath and your movement be one. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Plant both hands. Step the right foot back, the left foot back. Into downward dog or exhale through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, nice and strong. Exhale, down dog. We'll go through that again, each side with a little bit more pace. So inhale, right leg up. Exhale, tiger curl. And then step outside your right foot. Find your lizard pose, the variation you find today, the one you need today. Or maybe it's not even lizard pose. Maybe you find something else that's calling your name, and that's perfectly fine. Tuck the back foot, straighten both legs and pulses. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press into your right foot, left foot comes behind you, then long and out to the side, and plants in front of you. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale, fold it in. Heel toe your foot so your toes are off the mat. Sink into yogi squat. We'll take 3 raises here. Inhale. Exhale. Lower. Inhale to standing. Exhale into yogi squat. Inhale to standing. Exhale to yogi squat. Plant both hands, step or jump back into a plank or downward dog, yogi's choice. Exhale through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale your left leg up, bend at the knee, and then exhale. Tiger curl, step your left foot outside your left hand, find your lizard. The hips are really fun because there's so many different angles to get into. So feel free to find a 360 of movement here. Two more full breaths. Tuck the back toes, straighten both legs, pyramid pose. Pulses with the back heel for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plant the left foot. Send your weight into the left foot. The right leg back behind you straightens into the air. Long out to the side. And then plants right next to your right foot or left foot. Inhale to a long spine. Half lift. Exhale. Forward fold. Heel toe. Your toes off the mat. Heels on. And find your malasana. Maybe you feel a little bit more comfortable being in malasana a few times now and visiting this posture. So maybe you find some additional movement. Or maybe you take these 3 breaths as we rise. Inhale to standing. Exhale. Lower into malasana. Inhale. Standing. Exhale. Malasana. Once more. Inhale. Rise. Exhale. Malasana. Plant both hands. Step or jump back to downward dog or take your flow. Exhale through chaturanga. Inhale. Up dog. Exhale. Down dog. Take any open mouth breaths you need to let the air, the heat out. And when you're ready, inhale, ripple up to a plank, come into a right side plank. Option to bring your left leg up to a tree plank. The left foot finds the floor behind you. Dip the hips, and then inhale, open to wild thing. And come out the same way you came in, through tree pose. Then we're going to step our left foot to the top of the mat. Ground down through the feet. Inhale, crescent. On your exhale, sink your hips low. Inhale, reach the arms up. On your exhale, cactus them back. Offer your heart skyward. Inhale, both arms reach forward. And on the exhale, like the bow of an arrow, draw your right hand back into warrior 2. 3 breaths here, nice and strong. Sink low into that front knee. Flip the front palm. Inhale, scoop the air back, reverse warrior. Exhale, wave it all forward, extended. Right arm reaching forward, spiral the chest open. Inhale, reverse, like the wave of an ocean. Exhale, extend. One more time, make it fluid. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend. Inhale to warrior two, straighten the front leg, reach forward, then tip into triangle pose. Keep your hips in line, stack your shoulders, reach up and look up, spiraling the chest open. Where did the breath go? Is it soft? Is it intense? Check in. Leading with your right hand, make it strong. Inhale, warrior two, rebend that front leg. Exhale, windmill both hands down. Step back to plank or downward dog. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Inhale, ripple up to a plank. Find your left side plank. Nice and strong. Squeeze the obliques. We're really lifting up here. Come into that side tree plank. Your right arm or your right leg meets your knee. Step the right foot back behind you. Dip the hips and inhale. Wild thing. Come out the way you went in. Through tree plank. Step the right foot to the top of the mat. Inhale, crescent pose. On your exhale, sink in. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms, offer the heart skyward. Inhale, both arms reach forward, and on the exhale, like a bow, your left arm opens you into warrior two. 3 breaths here, unflappable warriors, find your strength and find your play. So maybe a gentleness comes to your face. Maybe a smile comes. Flip the front palm. Inhale, scoop the air back, reverse the warrior. Make it smooth, make it flowy. Exhale, extend. Like the wave of an ocean. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend. This one's different. Inhale, warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Reach forward and tip into Trikonasana, triangle pose. Body in one singular line here, meaning your hips are stacked, shoulders stacked, reach up. Core is engaged, pelvic floor is engaged. Inhale, warrior two, rebend that front leg. And exhale, windmill it all down. Step the right foot back, either into downward dog or exhale through your chaturanga. Inhale to up dog or exhale, down dog. One more time, each side with a little bit more pace. An option to add on or subtract anything that didn't make your heart completely sing. This is your practice. Let's go. Inhale, plank pose, right side. Maybe find tree plank, step it back. Inhale, expand to wild thing. Then step your foot forward with control. Inhale to crescent pose. On your next inhale, reach up. On your exhale, peel your heart open through cactus pose. Inhale, reach forward. And exhale, open, warrior two. Flip the front palm. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, extend. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend. And inhale, warrior two, straighten the left leg tip over into triangle pose, Trikonasana. For 3 breaths here. Inhale, this one is different. Both toes pointed forward, or heels in, toes out, and sink into goddess pose. So find some movement here. Maybe you sway side to side, maybe you take pulses. Maybe you try your arms out to the side, or up in the air, or prayer hands at heart, or behind you. Find your strength, find your balance, find your play. And then straighten both legs, toes point forward. Lean forward into a wide-legged forward fold, Prasarita. Sway side to side. Bend either knee. Feel into this posture. And then crawl your hands over to the top of the mat, rebend that front leg, step it back into a plank or straight to downward dog. Exhale through your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right away, ripple up to a plank, come into a side plank. Move through tree pose if it serves you. Step the right foot back. Inhale, wild thing. And on your exhale, step up to crescent pose. Sink in deep. Then inhale, both arms up. Exhale, peel your heart open through cactus pose. Inhale, reach forward. And exhale, open into warrior 2. Flip the front palm. Reach it forward, up and back. Reverse the warrior. Exhale, extend. Inhale, reverse. Make it fluid. Exhale, extend. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend. This one's different. Inhale, warrior 2, straighten the front leg. Trikonasana triangle pose. You can always have a micro bend in your right leg. For 3, for 2, for 1. Crawl your hands around, come up to goddess pose. Sink low when you're a goddess, 90-90s with the knees, squeeze the glutes. And we'll take pulses here. Just little pulses. This strength also gives us flexibility, safe flexibility. So we won't overstretch. And then straighten both legs, toes point forward, and release your upper body towards the ground, wide-legged forward fold, Prasarita. If headstand is in your practice, you have the time now to take it. If you're not inverting, come to the left side. Maybe you grab your leg, open up. Come to the right side. Just find movement that serves you. If you are inverted, slowly start to find the ground. We'll walk our hands towards the top of the mat, rebend that right leg, heel toe your right foot to the left side of the mat, and come into pigeon. We're going to slow it down. So even this pigeon, a familiar pose perhaps, don't go straight into your traditional pigeon or your usual posture. Maybe you shine your chest forward. Maybe you reach your hands up in pigeon. Maybe even find a twist. And settle in here, whatever that means to you. Tap into your breath. Where is it? Is it shallow? Is it fast? Can you deepen it? Can you make it more intentional? Can you nourish your body with it? Can you bring a smile to your face? Can you soften your brow? Option here in Pigeon, if you'd like to kick your left leg up and turn this into a mermaid pose. Finding some extra mobility here. Can you relax your brow? Can you release your jaw? Can you gently close your eyes and maybe soften the space between your eyelids? Beautiful. Slowly, slowly walk your hands back to the mat, wherever they are. Tuck the back toe, lift the back knee, press directly into downward dog. Pedal out your downward dog just for a moment and feel the difference in the two sides. Then inhale, left leg up, and bring it in for Pigeon on the left. Whatever variations of Pigeon you took on the other side, whatever you tried, whatever you played around with, play around with it here. So maybe you sit up proud, shine the chest forward and up. Maybe your arms come out to the side or back behind you. Maybe Kali Mudra towards the sky. Maybe you kick your right leg up and find either a king pigeon or a mermaid. Let your breathing be full. And let it be sweet. In this moment, can you do a quick body scan and understand where you may be clenching or gripping? Maybe your left glute, maybe your hamstring on the right, maybe your shoulders crept up towards your ears. Can you release? Can we come back to a place of equanimity when we're in postures that challenge us? Ones where the pressure might seem a little high, both on and off the mat. Can we bring ourselves back to a place of contentment, a place of joy, a place of ease? How quickly can we come back to equanimity when our stuff is stirred up? And it will be stirred up. Maybe we even play through it regardless. Bring in a little childlike movement, a little childlike thoughts. We always have that with us. One more breath here. Make it a big one. And slowly walk your hands back. Press into your palms, tuck the back foot, lift the back knee. Step into downward dog. Give one more breath in downward dog. And then drop the knees to the floor. Arms still out in front of you, and we'll come into a puppy pose. So arms out in front of you, knees at a 90 degree, and chest melts towards the floor. For less intensity in this pose, crawl your hands out to the width of the mat. For more intensity, crawl them together. Two more breaths here. And then slowly walk your arms back towards your body. Option to come into Shavasana or take an easy seat. And if you'd like to do a guided meditation after this class, there's one in the description below. If you'd like a little bit more of a cool down, I have quick and easy cool down classes. And if you're trying to get your headstand because you want to incorporate it into classes like this, there's also a headstand class down below too. But pray your hands at your heart, press your thumbs into your chest, feel the beat. Feel the heat of your body that you've created. Namaste, sweet friends. I hope you have an amazing and playful rest of your day.